shades, and gargoyles. You'll be the spear point of our offensive by thinning out their numbers. The magisters at the nearby Sanctum of the Sun have made a special request this time. They want the remains from these scourge in hopes of finding creative ways of fighting them. Good hunting.
We will have justice. The eternal sun guides
This robe
us.
cannot be completed without the necessary supplies. But you knew that, didn't you? You really don't need to know the intricacies. I know the word, I just can't say it right now. Intricacies of crafting a magical robe, Thalas. You just need to know what to bring me. And let's be honest, you brought me enough for several robes. The profit I'll make should be more than the profit I'll make more than enough to cover the costs to make your robe, and even something by myself. The profit I'll make should cover more than the cost to make your robe, and even enough to buy myself something nice. Looks like the tanks belong to you.
Keep your wits about you.
Yeah. Interesting color. It's not bad, I guess. Doesn't really work with the tabard though, but whatever. It's a better thing. 6 int, 7 armor. Let's go along this way. It will get us to over here quicker. We won't be fighting the lynxes as far as I know, but whatever. There's the Sanctum of the Sun. We'll pop in there. We've got a quest for him. Whoa, 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 whoa. A little late on the thing there. And that's the debuff if you use Ice Block. You get hypothermia. You can't teleport if you're in combat. So makes sense.
I'm out of range.
Let's kill a few of these while we're here. Accidentally right-clicked, and if you're holding down the left mouse button and right mouse button at the same time, you move forwards in whatever direction you're facing. Annoyingly, I can't loot that one. It's a bit of an annoying glitch. Hopefully it won't backfire on me at the worst time. Like say, I killed. Let's say I face those abominations and barely kill one. I need to kill it. I need to be able to loot it to collect its head. I should have emptied my inventory. Let's start. Ah, you bastard. Okay. Okay. Oh, good. I for a moment there, I thought I'd forgotten to switch to my water elemental back to being a ranger. Well, to actually engage in fights, not to be a ranger. Wrong word. All the plants gathered from Slender's Isle rolled up together. Wait, what? Okay, that person's name certainly is interesting. Go back a moment if you want to see it. They've gone now, so. Then again, I'm sure we'll probably see them again. We're both going to the same place. There's another quest down there. I'm not sure what it is, but I'll grab it soon enough, I'm sure. Grab it once I'm done here and up on the peak. Yeah, there you go.
We will persevere.
The Master
Yes.
The Ghostlands will not be won back by military force alone, Thalas. That's where we Magisters come in. Our guile and knowledge of the arcane are unmatched.
Farewell.
I cannot
We
speak
will
right now.
persevere.
How may I help you, mage? My apprentice was unable to take care of this herself. I shall have a word with her when she returns. Returns then, nulls or not. Speaking of which, why didn't she return with you? The Magister sighs. That one is quite a handful. It's going to be quite a challenge to properly train. Thank you, mate, for bringing these supplies to me. We're hoping we can uncover some special property from them. It'll help in the fight against the Scourge. Please take this coin as a token of my appreciation.
We will have justice.
Arcanist
Yes.
Janda. We've important work to do, Klaus. Let us attack our enemy while their guard is down. Let us show them not that Cinderar vengeance never forgets, nor forgives. Vengeance rarely forgets or forgives, because it is, vengeance. It would be more accurate to say the Cinderai never forget or forgive. Vengeance is a, retribution for an action. It's a, it's not a thinking concept. It cannot forgive, nor forget, nor go to a nice restaurant. It's a weird thing to say, damn it. Meant to be smart.
Anaria Shola.
Darkness sent you? Very well. I suppose we can use your aid in fighting Dark Hand's forces.
Farewell.
If you seek to aid our cause, there's no better place to start than here, and now no better time to do it than now. By rebuilding the Sanctum of the Sun, we raise a banner of defiance in front of our enemy's seat of power, Deadhome. Go forth, and fight the hordes of undead that inhabit Volsgard's fortress.
Keep your wits
I
about
thought we had to face the ones. For a moment there, I thought I was levitating right above the ground, right here. But maybe that's the clearing the way one. All right, let's make our way over to the peak. Then we'll make our way over to the first start of retreat, and we'll move on from there. Oh, okay. That fall wasn't bad. Okay, there's the links. Yeah, I'm not going to record for too much longer. While I do, it's not that I'm not, I've said many times, I do enjoy it, just need to keep it on the time limit. Oh, they are millable, good. I do remember there was a enemy in Razorfin Downs. I believe it was Downs anyway. There's two Razorfin dungeons, at least in the past. Actually, no, they're still there. Razorfin Downs and Razorfin Cruel. It was Razorfin Downs. There was an NPC. This has been changed quite greatly. This is new. Huh. I actually wonder how much of this is new. Apparently that was an enemy that used to be there but was resurrected. Huh. I don't know. And I do remember fighting that guy before. But anyway, you could find an NPC in a prison. If you freed them, they would teach rogues nettle tea, which was a tea that, well, basically a potion that could restore energy mid-combat. So it was useful, I'm sure, for some rogues. I wouldn't have much experience with it, nor do I know if nettle tea is still a thing that could be made. Not Legion. Well, Legion has changed things, but Cataclysm has changed a lot of things. Changed dungeons, changed zones. Thalas is now... I did a ton of quests in Thalas before, but in Cataclysm, when the new quests were added in, you could do the new version of the quests. And I could do very little quests on my Paladin when I went there, and went to Thalas. There was a few there, I remember that. But I don't remember there being very many. As far as I can tell, the zone is pretty empty now. And while yes, it is a level what, 50 something to 60 zone, that doesn't excuse gutting the zone. Like taking out what quests were there, what events were there, and removing them. It was really cool. You could kill Twilight Hammer cultists for their clothes and fight increasingly more difficult bosses. That were their elemental leaders. And it was really cool. I found it a really interesting idea, and I was only able to do it a little because I was trying to solo it at level. I was planning on coming back to it at some later stage, but then Cataclysm came out, and I never got a chance. And Night Elf Corpse, somehow I think they had a plan to come here. And we just didn't see it. Judging by that tent, they'd been set up here. These came and cleared them out. Just a few scouts. Not the best of guards. Oh, thank goodness for you. It was horrible. Night elves. They conjured their moon crystal here for some nefarious plot. I thought the moon crystals were already here. Like, what weren't they talking about high elf moon mana? They put their moon crystals on the high elf stuff. That's it. Never mind. I thought the moon crystals were already here. Alright. They conjured their moon crystal here for some nefarious plot, but I snuck away and gathered a larger group of scouts and casters from the nearby Sanctum of the Sun. We killed most of them, and the rest of the group is hunting down the remnants. I'm glad you're here now. I was only left a couple of scouts for protection. It's not safe out here. Give me a moment and I'll read through these plans to see what the Night Elves are up to.
We will have justice.
Look out! The Night Elves are back! I'll talk with him in a moment. Let's kill the ambushers. You won't get away this time, they say right before I get away with it this time. I do like their outfits though. It looks almost like something from a new, now. Warlords or whatever. It just looks better, I think. So it's like the model got touched up a little. Their moon crystals are scrying devices. They're going to spy on us, as the plan said. I know that Andorot can't provide enough power for that, but Anowin directly to the south most definitely can. From the plans, I now have basic knowledge of how these moon crystals work, enough to shut them down. They're key so they can be turned off. You must go to Anowin, retrieve the controlling orb for one of the Night Elves, and then use it on the moon crystal. Stop them from enacting their plan. Hurry, mage. By hurry, do it in your own time. Alright, let's mosey on over here. And in here? No. We'll mosey on over to the other place. Blink. Okay, we'll deal with the trolls next time. I just want to go turn in a quest and I'll call it that. I'll be back soon to record more. Though tomorrow night, or tonight, either or, I'm going to be recording more Warlords of Draenor as of time of recording. That's still the current expansion. Legion is coming out soon. As you can tell, it's only the 9th of June. Legion is coming out soon in a bit over 2 months. Well, sorry, a bit over a month. 30th of June is Legion's. 13th of August is Legion expansion. It's kind of strange. It's not on the calendar. It's been announced. There. There's an event. But yeah, Legion's coming out on the 30th of August. Provided it doesn't get delayed. Like, here's hoping it doesn't, because if that's the case, when we have like 2 years of Legion, of Warlords of Draenor, and very little content for it, not exactly a good sign. Though there's no talk of delaying Legion, just so everyone is clear, even though this has been released so much later, it's not really an issue of people not being clear. Well, it doesn't matter if they aren't clear. Legion's out, but by the time this is released, I'm sure. So, they'll know if it was delayed or not. I was just simply saying, like, I'm waiting, I finally, I get the mount I'm looking for, I finished the legendary quest, I've rushed it, but I'm done, and it's great, and Legion has been delayed. And it's just like, fuck, I could have taken my time. Just waiting for that to happen.
The dark time.
You've done well, Thalas. It's important that the plague doesn't spread to the healthy livestock. Yeah. It is important the plague doesn't spread to the healthy wildlife in Eversong. I have more work for you if you're looking to do something to do. Really? Really? More rep is rep. And some XP and silver isn't half bad. You've proven yourself worthy as an ally to us. I need you to continue your task and track down more plagued wildlife. This time seek out some of the more dangerous beasts. Hunt spindleweb lurkers west of the Dead Scar, and the vampiric mist bats just south of here. Return to me when you're done. Ranger Sash. It's superior. I think the Worm Sash is something I got from the first area. Like from killing the, worms on the isle, over here. Nice map. Looks nice. Let's go have a chat with you. Tell me, Thalas, what did you find out? All this Wait. No. All this information is very valuable to us. We all knew about Darkhan's plans to steal power of the Sunwell for the Scourge, but much of the information found here is completely new to us. Master Kandris at the Sanctum of the Sun will want to look at this. Darkhan was, like I said, was never mentioned in Warcraft 3. So yeah, he may have had the plan to steal the power of the Sunwell for the Scourge, but that was never enacted. The Scourge had no issue stealing the power of the Sunwell without assistance. They prevented Sylvanas from sending word back to Silvermoon that the enemy was on their doorsteps, and they proceeded to crush her base, kill her, and turn her into a banshee before marching on Silvermoon. At least I think that's the canon thing. That's what I always do when I ever play that level in Warcraft 3. But who knows what the canon thing is. I think I said this before in this. In Warcraft 2, there's like a mission in, Silvermoon. Not necessarily Silvermoon. It's just like insert place here for both Horde and Alliance. Same mission. They have to both win the fight. But, so obviously, one isn't canon. So, basically what I'm saying here is, let's just say there's only those two factions for the game. Half the game isn't canon. Well, that's to say, a small part of Warcraft 3 isn't canon. Those missions, I feel Blizzard almost has to come out with a list of saying what is canon, what isn't. Then again, I don't know. Part of me is thinking, they may be coming out with that a fair bit. They do a few retcons every now and then. Like Draenei's before were always okay. There was beings the Eldar. Yeah, I think it was Eldar's Warhammer 40k. Okay, there was beings, some demons. The original war, apparent from what I hear, I think it was Taverncast. They've been inaccurate before, but I know. If what they were saying was accurate, these beings corrupted Sargeras, but in the new war, Sargeras corrupted them. They rejigged it slightly, and the Draenei are a splinter group of that group. Also, there's Draenei in Warcraft 3, but they looked like the Lost Ones in WoW. They were Lost Ones are broken, either or. Basically, there's Draenei, broken, and then Lost Ones. As you go further, I was gesturing here. As you go further to the right, from Draenei to Lost One, to broken to Lost One, you get it's a Draenei that is